Welcome back to Limbus Company, Daily Mirror Dungeon. Today is randomizer day. We're going to spin the randomizer, see what the team's generated, and then roll with it, right? Let's give it a spin. Reduce one center of your choice with Sloshing Ishmael. Alright, I mean, well, it has to be the Ishmael on screen. That's fine. We can live with that, you know, the curse of Sloshmael. I've fallen victim to it seems. Poise, I mean, technically you're a Poise ID, so someone can benefit from that, I guess. Then we've got Suncliff, always a little bit rough when you're running Suncliff with, like, a team. He's also in the first slot, so he's gonna gain skill slots first. Not exactly ideal. Then we've got Base Gregor, interesting. LCCB Ryoshu, like, she's our one Poise person, sure. We got Rosepin or Merso, one of those IDs I really, like, never use, so... I mean, it's nice to use IDs I don't use frequently, if nothing else. DHE Rodion's pretty good, of course, you know. She's got Rhyme Shank, so she could actually do, like, some decent sinking things. Not that it'd be, you know, too easy or too good on a team like this, but it's possible. And, of course, Liu Ishmael has been replaced with Sloshmael. Well, that's the team. Give me a second to build it, and then we're going to get straight into this. Alright, the team has been prepared. We've got everyone selected and the like. We're going to be going to the second option for floor 1. Alright, which is going to be Flatbroke Gamblers. Alright, well, we can get Ornamental Horseshoe. If we get that and then, like, Nebulizer or something, maybe we can get the Poise stuff, like, actually working. We'll see, I guess. Oh, yeah, get rid of that. And as far as the order goes, it's you, and Sloshmael last, but also least, actually. Yeah, last and least. Yeah, we'll send it. See how this run goes. It's a fairly simplistic pre-script, at least, right? Like, it's one that only impacts, like, the choices you make at the start of the run and doesn't, like, change the way I play. It's not like one where I need to, like, be aware of it the entire run. Like, it's happened at this point, and I just need to live with its consequences. Yeah, we got the patch notes for this week's updates, and it's fairly interesting. Dante's Notes is starting now, so we're probably gonna get a little cutscene alongside that. So that's nice. Decent chance, we've got, like, what, like, 6 weeks left in the season? I don't know. Because there was also the new manager and the, like, returning manager, like, event thingies. And it's specified that the returning manager event thing is going to be ending October 31st. Which, if so, means... Which is in, like... I think that's 6 weeks, right? I think something like that, right? Because, like... 5 weeks. Kind of. I don't know. It depends on if you're counting this week yet. Right? Because, like, next week, October 3rd is when we're going to be getting this via West. October 3rd is when we're getting this via West. Then, like, that would mean, like, we'd get, like, something random, October 17th, probably some, like, Dawn 3-star, and the season would actually begin the 31st. Which sounds possible. Right? It's potentially, like, going to be a little earlier than that. It's not for certain the new manager or the returning manager thing is going to end, like, within this season. I mean, actually, I think they said something about if it does... Actually, yeah, no, I'm starting to doubt that. Because it did mention something about, like, oh, if you do this, like, in Season 5, you'll get Season 5 shards instead. But that might have only been talking about the new manager thing and not the returning manager one. I'm not fully sure, I don't remember what it said, so maybe I'm right on the initial assumption thingy. Either way, the returning new manager extraction thingies, they seem, like, nice, right? I don't know. I definitely think it's a bit of, like, a band-aid fix to the issue of early game progression. Now, it will always exist as, like, a thing going forwards, but, like, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I think the conditions are really weird. Because, like, for returning, it's for, like, the returning manager one, you just need to have not played the game in the last 2 months, right? When you log in during this period. Which feels really I don't know, it feels really, like, potentially... No, I think, like, you also needed to beat Kanto 1, so, like, if you've created your account, like, a few weeks ago, but then, like, didn't do anything on, like, properly then, or have only played a little bit, and then you try getting in during this new event where it's like, oh yeah, new players welcome. You need to, like, create a new account entirely if you wanted the bonuses, which is weird. And also, like, the 3 month period thing for returning people, or the 2 months thing, like, also just feels like, I don't know, I feel like the conditions they chose were weird. I can't imagine what would be good, though, like, I don't know, I think the returning should have just been like, oh, if you haven't cleared Kanto 6 yet or something, right? Like, instead of it being for returning, it's being for more people who are, you know, still progressing through the game at the moment. And I specify, like, Kanto 6 because, like, there are some people I'm sure that haven't bothered with the events they would have with the Kanto, maybe. And, like, if you've beaten Kanto 6, you probably aren't in as desperate need of more resources compared to someone who hasn't yet, right? I don't know. I think it's, like, a good change overall. I just think the specifics are weird. I was getting Dante's notes this week is hype. I always like Dante's notes. Just having, like, a little thing to, like, log in and, like, read each day, see what random lore thing we have. Potentially they'll give us more info on something, like, we don't know too much about, right? Like, one of the associations we don't know too much about. You know, Trace. Um, yeah, I mean, Trace 8 and, Dodeca we know, like, nothing about, so any of them would be cool, right? Trace we actually know plenty about, but we still haven't seen them, so... I don't know. I think it's possible we're, like, 2 weeks away, or not 2 weeks away, we're, like, 4... I don't know. From Candid 5's update. It's hard to tell based on what we've seen so far. Is PM doing anything at Tokyo Game Show? Like, are they having a presentation thingy? Because they haven't posted anything on it. I feel like they mentioned something about it, like, a few months ago. But I don't know if they've, like, followed up on that. Like, are they, like... I don't know. If I pull up Tokyo Game Show schedule, I don't think... If I pull up the Tokyo Game Show schedule, I don't even know if, like, it'll show up. I don't know if PM shows up on the schedule. I don't know if they've done, like, an actual, like, proper thing this time. I'm sure they're gonna be, like, there, right? On, like, the show floor, that sort of thing. Oh, here we go. Oh, no, that's 2023. Do we have the 2024 one? Tokyo 20... Yeah, it doesn't look like project... I mean, it looks like there's, like, a significantly, like, smaller amount of companies, like, presenting this year compared to previous years for the Tokyo Game Show, like, live stream thing. So it's possible that part's just, like, not as, you know, good. They might have some sort of demo at Tokyo Game Show, and maybe they'll, like, release, like, a trailer or something, like, on their own on Friday, or... I don't know. But Tokyo Game Show does start this Thursday, so... If there is anything related to that going to be going on, we'll know soon. I think it's very possible we see, like, the Dawn Ego, if nothing else there, right? Dawn Ego, maybe a little snippet of the next Kanto. Kind of similar to what we got for, Kanto... What did we got for Kanto 5 2 years ago, right? When there was that little, you know, thing where they had just fighting the, mermaids, and, like, you could try out Blind Obsession there. I think you could also try out Lantern Sinclair, who hadn't released yet. I don't remember. There was something else random. Lantern Sinclair was, like, released, like, the week after Tokyo Game Show or something, I think. But yeah. Something like that. Maybe, like, Molar Otis or something. I don't know. Not fully sure. But anyways, I wouldn't be surprised if they do something like that, and if so, like, for the people who don't actually get, like, the opportunity to, like, show up, they'll probably do some, like... They'll probably do some sort of, like, we were getting ratio by Ida a little bit there. It's because I'm not paying attention. I'm not playing Suncliff too well, because I'm just kind of rambling. Some sort of trailer online. As they would. We'll see. Well, we get our horseshoe now, so that's nice. And I'll take a random video gift. I don't particularly need the point stuff, like, in particular. And we're going middle floor now, next workshop of technology. We can get pendant here, I guess, right? That's something. More poise synergy. Unfortunately, it's poise synergy that prioritizes people with gloom, which, is going to be, like... I mean, it can hit quite a few people, actually, yeah. Most of our team has gloom. I think is Rodeo or no, is Ryoshi the only one who doesn't have gloom on this team? Might be. God, I'm looking forward to this being fixed. Carmel, I'll take that. Let's do a poise refresh for the fun of it. I'd like Nebulizer. Cool. And I'll just save the rest of my cost for next floor's rest stop, that sort of thing, so I can upgrade Nebulizer to ++, get Horseshoe to ++, all those things. So we can get our poise synergy going on, you know. The randomizer said it was a poise run, so poise run it'll be. Even if we only got one actual poise unit on the team. That's enough thanks to the power of ego gifts. Alright. So you're struggling. You're -4 on sanity at least, so that's nice. We can have you counter. You're gonna take a lot of damage from this attack though. Yeah. Don't really know if I want you countering a gluttony slash attack. Otherwise I would let your sanity go down a little bit, that sort of thing, but we'll be fine. Suncliff might lose these. He won that, cool. That's fine, some sanity gain. This isn't a very good fight for him. I encountered that though, that's probably fine. He'll use, I think he gets to use his, I'd actually check speed goes. I think his skill 3 goes first though. So he should get the sinking before he gets hit, and therefore he'll be fairly fine. Potentially, how does the speed value work out? Okay, no, he's getting hit first. Well, that's fine. It's not too much damage, he's tanky, all that sort of stuff. And build up more sinking, so you're gonna lose some SP starting next turn. Yep. That's pretty good. We can just kill these. Should work wonders. Roll the wonders. There you go. I guess I'm kind of excited for this week's update, like, in general, because, like, if we're getting Dante's Notes, we're going to be getting, like, the little Dante's Notes, like, mini story, right? As we've done for previous seasons. So we might get a little bit of info on P-Corp. I think that's fairly likely. That's cool. Definitely curious. Because we vaguely know about their singularity, because, like, they do, like, it's like food preservative type stuff, like preserved. Because they're the ones who made Shelter from the 27th of March, at least to some degree. It says as much in LobCorp. And they've got, you know, their famous ice cream. For some reason, that was also mentioned in LobCorp, but it's been mentioned in Limbus already. So, really interesting. Not exactly sure what it's going to amount to. They might talk about it a little bit this week, so that's cool. And just you left, simple enough. Kill that thing. Explode, cool. There we go. Now we get our event and second floor boss. I mean, it's going, this run's fairly quick so far, you know, 13 minutes in and we're about to get to the boss of the second floor. I think it's just because we've gotten easy floors though, right? The Poesio gift does very little for us. Yeah. Because it only affects people who actually have natural poise gain. Same with the issue of, like, Stony Tomb or something, right? Like, it would help Ryoshu. I'd really rather not fight that thing, though. With a team like this. I'm sure it'd be fine, and it only has, like, 800 HP in that form, but Still, this doesn't seem like the best idea. You encountered that? Yeah, it works well. And you guys are able to slash him real easily enough. Nice. Nice. Gun. Mel should take some decent damage here. Yeah, he's been staggered by Sloshmael alone. Shh. That's cool. I'm gonna do something like this, and they probably just all die this turn. We don't have too many strong attacks here, but they're all staggered. We're doing enough damage, I think. Spread out's doing wonders for us, yeah. And I think that's all of them dead. Yep, cool. Easy enough. Yep, it's 14 minutes and 14 and a half minutes. I guess I'm not factoring the fact that like there was technically like a minute or two when I like randomized at the beginning of the run, but Point still stands. Smoking gunpowder, alright. Oh yeah, which floor are we going here? Rightmost. Emotional subservience, we can get 4-leaf clover, cool. Could also get the bleed fragment, but obviously not great for us here. Don't even know if we have any egos equipped that can I mean, we've got Contempt Awe, I guess that can use it. Don't have Sanguine Desire and Rodion though, which is kind of like the biggest contender for like a possible like decent use for that one. I get Carmilla up 2, sure. No free or no free upgrades, that's fine. Would like to be able to like upgrade like Fluorescent Lamp a little bit too, but we'll live. That was a bunch of poise stuff. Carmilla's been upgraded, which will make our life easier in normal encounters even more. What's the boss in this sword? I'm just curious. Okay. Fey Lantern. That's fine. We really can't do too much against Fey Lantern, but it might be fine still. I don't know. We'll see, I guess. We will see. Now there's a ++, we can get it triggered pretty easily. Look at this, we're actually getting to use Ryoshu's poise stuff. Isn't that cool? Look at that. The Rupture and the Tremor Infliction didn't really add to too much, but you know, that's how it goes. Yeah, these guys, this is an elite encounter, and they're just crumbling beneath our power. As they should. And yeah, they all die here, yeah. Simple enough. You just barely killed, nice. Good stuff. You don't have too much pride on this team. It's hard to get Nebulizer to trigger too frequently, but we can get it to trigger occasionally. That's good enough. You just take Bridal probably. Burial Curse would only apply to... I mean, Burial Curse would technically help Ishmael since she's got blunt skills, but it'd give her speed and, like... Don't really think she gets that much of a benefit from that. Spider Marriage. I'll take that. Let me keep it on. More Ufi, yeah. They're like on the brink of staggering just as soon as they like begin existence. You're dealing with the big guy. Big guy's gonna get staggered, yeah. We'll have you just attack then. Ishmael's faster, so she should go first. She should get the stagger off, and then Sudden-Cliff can get his like one-sided, right? No reason to have him counter if he's not gonna get the opportunity to use it. Like, don't get me wrong, Sudden-Cliff's going isn't gonna do like too much damage here, yeah. Especially if he gets the immediate heads, but still better than doing nothing. I guess if I get Rags, that would be nice for Sudden-Cliff, but I'm not too worried. Chop up, cool. And a bit of Puddle Stomping to finish the job. Alright. Good stuff. Been pouring outside today. I'm lucky that it hasn't been too rainy for like the past like few weeks. Always hate the rain because my dog really hates the rain, and he's just super stubborn about it. Shh. So it can be a little rough, but that's fine. It happens. Okay, Ancorp guys. Another case of a simple enough fight. Yeah, and you just counter that guy, sure. That'll work. Okay, yeah, that very much kills. Not really much of a shocker. Oof should kill. Hopefully the first 2 coins stagger so you can get like a really strong third coin. Yeah, cool. Wasn't really the biggest deal, but it's still nice. You get a heads immediately, you get 2 heads immediately, that's fine. Curse of negative sanity 80 is right, they just always have worse luck than positive coin ones, because you can't quite get to negative 45 as nearly as safely as you can get to positive 35, right? Or positive 45. Being a little bit too risky for my liking, right? Okay, they're both staggered. Suncliff finishes that one spread out, sure. Looks good. Onto the boss we head. Let's see how this goes. Not sure how much damage we're going to be able to do. Like, we've got poise stuff. You do give us poise, so that's nice. We can get the Pride Resonance first turn, so that's nice. I'll do it, even if it means I might be wasting oof. It's probably worth it just to get it going. Suncliff's the slowest, not really a shocker. I guess we can ego, right? I need to remember that part. Weight of Knowledge should finish the job. Cool, we get a bunch of poise. And don't know if we can one-turn this, but we'll try. We can actually Pride Res again, that's cool. That looks decent. We are getting a bit of Gloom Res, a little bit of Pride Res, that sort of thing. Yeah, sure, we'll send it. See how this goes. We're clashing everything, so that's nice. Bunch of crits. Getting some, like, Rupture and Tremor stack from that is pretty nice as well. Yeah, cool, there's a stagger. Alright. So we're doing good here. I mean, yeah, that Puddle Stomp also really helped us, jeez. Not going to Stagger Plus, almost a Stagger Plus, though. A little unfortunate it wasn't, but we will live. And we just go for all of our strongest stuff, see how this goes. And maybe it'll go well, right? Maybe. Suncliff's doing pretty nice damage. We're getting crits on, like, nearly everything, thanks to the fact that we were able to get 2 Pride Reses off, 1 first turn, 1 second turn. Thanks to the power of not using Ryoshu's skill 3 and therefore getting saved, we were able to conserve it, get more Pride Resonance gaming. We don't quite take you down here, though. Yeah, that's fine. I expected as much. Yeah, we're not doing a lot of damage here, but we can just, like, safety what is cast. What is cast is an ego that just does a lot for us here. Okay. I think we'd be fine without it, but... Interesting that the people who've been lured still can do Rupture damage, if nothing else. Theoretically, if you stack enough Rupture with like a single attack or something, you could make it so your ally with your lured ally does a bunch of damage and manages to actually take down the fairy there. Yeah, I think we can just full one side now, yeah. No need to worry too much, you should just die. Your resistances are still bad right now, right? Like, you're still weak to everything. And we've got 3 skill 3s here. Bunch of sloth skill 3s on this team. That's pretty cool. So you're definitely going down. And it's not even a skill 3 that kills you, it's just being melee to death with a shotgun. Cool. Okay, 4-leaf clover, yep. More poise synergy. Waiter, more poise synergy. Polarization, sure. Which floor are we going for here? Is it second option? Gloom floor, okay. Whatever this is, it's going to be a fairly uneventful final boss then, because it's either Gluppo or it's Ichthys. Oh, that's fine. That's Gluppo as well. Alright. Let's just get this over with. It's a Gluppo fight. You know how it is. I mean, like, Suncliff will probably corrode. That's cool. Don't have much else to say on that front. You know Suncliff's going to corrode, though. So, predetermined fact, because we're going to, like, break an eye, and he's going to lose a bunch of sanity. And I don't think we've got binds, though. I think he will corrode into Telepole, which is... Yeah, we got Telepole, so that could be funny. We could theoretically get Envy Res if we screw this wall up. Or Electric Screaming, right. The same slot, so I got mixed up, yeah. You do that. I got nice instantly to that. Checks out. This fool's attacking Suncliff. How foolish. Finishing run up gets a kill, yeah. Cool. Nice. Suncliff's 1 paralysis also will help him a decent bit right here. I mean, he's not going to get the chance to get an attack off, but it would help him if he did, right? God. Would love to have been able to give Ryoshu another skill 3 just so we get the Pride res a little bit easier. I know we can Ego for it too. I might Ego for it against Gluppo. Just like a little bit for the sake of it, right? No real reason not to. Because I love that nebulizer. I love Poise. I love critting the frog's eyes. It's one of my favorite activities. And I'll do my best to do it a decent bet. Oh, you guys are all staggered, yeah. A Carmelo ++ moment. Shh. Oof, immediately, just this guy, like, he just got, like, so... These guys just all got so surprised upon seeing Limbus Company that they all just instantly staggered, right? They were like, is that a guy with an umbrella? And then they all just, like, keeled over and just were unable to do, and now they're getting killed before they have the chance to actually react to it. I guess they didn't all die, but they're staggered again, yeah. Carmelo moment. Like, I could have sworn they fixed that at some point, but, like, it's still here, it seems. Like Carmelo staggering someone isn't supposed to give you 2 turns of stagger. But it does because it counts as them being staggered turn 1, and therefore they are staggered for all of up to turn 2. It's a funny thing, of course, but I feel like they flip-flopped on it working and not working for, like, a while, right? I don't know, maybe I'm misremembering. Okay. We'll do something like this. A little bit of you, a little bit of you, sure. Send that, just do some damage. Gloom, not exactly great for us. We don't have too much that can do really well against these guys. They're weak to Envy and Gluttony. Not something we've got too much of either. We've got some, don't get me wrong, but we've got a lot of like Gloom and Pride on this team. These guys have obviously resist Gloom. I mean, Umbrella Flak does nice at least. Shame it's not like Pierce, since these guys are all weak to Pierce, but that's fine. You get dodged, that's okay. But you get some sinking from that? Yeah, it's not really a lot of sinking. Not really enough singing to be, like, concerned or anything, right? You can be on top right killing duty. Yeah. You can be on top left killing duty. Nice. Yeah, you should just pop that. I'm gonna have him try and save his skill 2 until, you know, Ryoshu got a skill 3 so we get the poise going, but it doesn't make too big of a difference. Ryoshu isn't getting her skill 3 next turn. I don't really imagine this fight making it to turn 4. It's probably ending next turn. Maybe I'm overconfident, maybe I'm not, who knows. I think I'm as confident as I should be. Yeah, and Suncliff might kill here. Nice. If he got decent rolls, which he did get. That's cool. Negative 32 SPNU right now. We need to be a little bit cautious about Suncliff now on. Don't really want him corroding, but he's also at a really nice SP level. And, like, I think I just need to accept that he's going to corrode against Gleppo, right? I've kind of accepted that fact. I can live with it. Such as the fate of Suncliff Gaming. It's not really any sort of shocker. Oh, Ancient Effigy. I really don't see this you give too much because I don't really bother going for it because I don't like the party-wide SP loss. But I'll take it. It's not, like, super strong, but, like, haste is always nice to have. Gleppo can sometimes have decent speed rolls, I guess. It's really rarely, like, an actual issue. Can't really imagine it ever being, like, an actual issue. This is 1000th Strand Mermaids, right? Pierce Envy. Yeah. So that is SP loss. We should potentially have Suncliff try and clash here. He can't clash, that's fine. He might get a kill. He might lose a bunch of Sandy. Maybe we... I don't know. I think we should just accept it. If he's not getting an opportunity to clash here, he'll lose 10 SP if he kills this guy, and he's going to kill this guy, yeah. So he's negative 42 now. And does he have enough sing? I didn't see how much singing he has. Does he have like 3 singing exactly? No, he's got 6 singing. Okay, so he corrodes here, but there's nothing we can do about it. But if we can kill everyone this turn, then we could heal up his SP in the shop, right? Which would be nice. I don't want him corroding like immediately next fight. I'd like it to be like a little bit delayed. Just so we can get some good Suncliff damage before he corrodes into Telepole. Right? I think we can do that. We'll just do like a party-wide heal, so Suncliff gets like, what is it, 15 SP healing? He'll be down to 30. He won't corrode then. Which is the big difference we're going for here. Oh, there's Rags. That's cool. I'll take it. Not like the biggest deal, but it's nice. Let's sell some of this burn stuff as well. It doesn't do anything for us. Charge stuff does nothing for us. It's too late for us to, like, need Tomorrow's Fortune anymore. Yeah. Okay. We'll do that. I just want to upgrade some random things, right? Rags ++ seems nice. Fluorescent Lamp ++ seems nice. Nostalgia ++. Can't get that ++. That's fine. We'll get Temporal Bridle + then for more blunt damage up stuff. Sure. Clevo time. Let's see how this goes. I'm just gonna go all in on one of the eyes, and Suncliff's going to immediately corrode, but at least he'll have one turn to be able to just... He's got his skill too, yeah. He'll be able to do some good damage with that. Do we just want to go all in on left eye, probably? We need to make sure we redirect that. Don't want that one actually going through. Let's see. You guys do that. We'll try something like that, okay? Should be decently. We're doing a lot of damage to this eye. Just because we're actively trying to get Suncliff to corrode, because, like, it's unavoidable, right? We don't have enough focus on the status effect to, like, actually just brute force this guy without breaking his eyes. You really don't want to brute force this guy without breaking his eyes, because then the fight's going to take forever. So we're going to lose a bunch of Sandy. There's nothing we can do about it. So let's just go for it, hit the eye that's weak to Gloom, do some nice damage. This should probably be enough to break it. Yeah, cool. Yeah, Suncliff takes a bunch of SP, he corrodes, I think. Yeah, cool. And just go for that, yeah, that's fine. We'll get the Envy Res for the bit. Otherwise, we'll have everyone attack the other eye, try and take it down, if we can. Just because, like, if we take it down this turn, we'll be fine, because it's going to be... Actually, we kind of want to take down next turn, don't we? Because then Suncliff will be back to 0 SP, we take it down, Suncliff will be brought down to negative 35, which would be really nice. I think we are killing it this turn, though, which is fine. This way, we don't have to worry with the SP loss at all, because it just goes for Suncliff again. But yeah, we do take a lot of damage, potentially, from Telepole. Rodion's weak to Pierce, so it's certainly something. Yeah. Yeah. That's fine. Rodion died instantly. She might be weak to envy too. I'm not the best at sin resistances. That would check out. Do we get to punch you in the gut next turn? When are we gonna be allowed to do that, buddy? Frogman. We've got a gut to punch. You indirectly killed one of our sinners, and we're not gonna just stand around and let that happen. Like, we just, like, knocked this frog's, like, eyes, like, off. We just popped its eyes, and then we just killed, and then we just had to kill one of our own allies. And, like, this frog, like, can't even see what's going on. It just hears, like, the sound of, like, a massacre, right? Takes a bunch of damage. And then we just punch it in the gut so hard it can't breathe. Very rude of us, I know. Okay, we don't actually have a lot of damage this turn, but it should still be more than enough, right? You don't have a lot of HP left. Yeah, Suncliff finishes the job. There we go. Good job, Suncliff. Just ignore the body. Just don't worry about that. Suncliff just, like, he just wakes up after, like, corroding and being like, oh, I've got a bad headache. What just happened? I can't do a British accent. And, you know, the good thing is Rhoda didn't take a single point of damage. She might have died, but she didn't take a single point of damage. That does also mean that Suncliff did one-shot her. It makes sense. It's, you know, it's stupidly high-rolling ego when you crit it. And I could have just, if I didn't want her to die, I could have just not gone for the Envy Resonance. But of course I had to go for the Envy Resonance. Who do you think I am to not go for the Envy Resonance? I gotta maximize funny damage numbers, even if it's against my own allies. Are you weak to Envy? Yeah. So yeah, you're fatal to Pierce, you're fatal to Envy. So let's just say, and you know, he rolled a 57 on teleport, thanks to the stupid amount of power it gets from corrosion if you have charge / if you envy resonance. Like, you know, 15 skill power, it's a 54 rolling skill. He got +3 from his, like, offense level or something. Whatever it was, it gave him +3. Yeah, it's a little bit much. Well, daily pull time. What do we get? We get an Ishmael. Ryoshu pull. Do we get Ryoshu? 50-50. We get Yisang. That's not Ryoshu. Believe it or not, you know, I know how you needed me to specify for you to know. I'm sure. And yeah, 9 short kind of day. There was a Heathcliff. Mr. kills all his friends. Yeah, well, we got the Sloshing Curse. Honestly, she did decent for the team. I'm not the biggest Sloshmael hater. I don't think she's good, of course. I think she's got a pretty bad gimmick behind her, you know, not wanting to deal damage in general, but, like, she's fine. I do love Suncliff, though. He is my goat. Anyways, that'll be all for this time. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye!